Always say when you meet new to you. 5, 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All that money still riding the bus. All that money still riding the bus. Suggestions at the savings and loan. We're speaking loudly and we're clearly on a megaphone. There's a red can, there's a blue can, there's a bright white can. There's a red can, there's a blue can, there's a bright white can. So take your left thumb and twist it in your right hand. You can see that you're surrounded, so just turn yourself in. We ain't asking again. We brought a lot of patience, but it's all wearing thin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All that money still riding the bus. All that money still riding the bus. So what's it gonna take to get through to you? So what's it gonna take to get through to you? Time's running out, the chances are few. So what's it gonna take to get through to you? So what's it gonna take to get through to you? Time's running out, your chances are few. Time's running out. There's a red can, there's a blue can, there's a bright white can. There's a red can, there's a blue can, there's a bright white can. So take your left arm and twist it in your right hand. There's a red can, there's a blue can, there's a bright white can. So take your left arm and twist it in your right hand. So take your left arm and twist it in your right hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All that money still riding the bus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All that money still riding the bus.
There's a rose whose thorns get sharper after the day. After the day. The disease had begun when you wanted it done. Crack a base, pay your dues when you want your reviews. Under the glow, there were parts of the show to append. Done with the foes, you were left with a rose to defend. You condemn the lie. that barbiturated took a shine, and that's fine to produce a repeat. Under the glow, there were parts of the show to offend. Done with the pose, you were left with a rose tinted band. You can dim the lights, it's within your sights. You can dim the lights, you can dim the lights. Well, alright, well, you turned your heart to ice, and you took your own advice. That's to melt your only peace, and it brought on its own release. Whether you want to tonight. Oh, what do you want tonight? Alright, won't truth help to get ya? Don't shoot shots to get ya down. Yeah, oh, no.
could rule the world with a girl like you on my arm. Oh, my baby, I could rule the world with a girl like you on my arm. One more down into the cold. Understand it, won't I go? Ready, I'm ready. Down the road and it is old. Cuts its own path, it erodes. Steady, oh steady. Honeysuckle vine and wildwood aster. The nectar's sweet and we get over. We'll awake about the time it's discovered, discovered. But that don't mean I'm leaving you now.
This is where the story ends. This is where the story ends. This is where the story ends.
Follow
had been about a year since I started my affair with your spirit form. I remember finding out you had gone, how it felt, the eerie calm. But when I played the tape I found in your cedar chair, I heard your disembodied voice, I heard shards of glass. Forgot how much I missed your voice as you softly spoke.
Follow on the written word. Remember when you read it first, looking through the early words, like they never really heard. Read it to your name on signs. Proof was there
All the time. Daylight was breaking, confidence shattered. If nobody noticed, what does it matter? Why should it matter? People were laughing, no one was asking. What did I mean when I said I was leaving? I said I was leaving.
Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, and turn me up, and turn me up, and turn me up, and turn me up. Shoo shoo bop, shoo tally up, shoo shoo bop, and turn me up. Shoo shoo bop, shoo tally up, shoo shoo bop, and turn me up. Shoo shoo bop, shoo tally up, shoo shoo bop, and turn me up. Shoo shoo bop, shoo tally up, shoo shoo bop, and turn me up. Do your best to be silent. Let a word of sight sound. And if you find yourself alone with them, try to act like you belong. 16 faces, 10 faces. That's four steps for later on. There isn't much listening, it's mostly just talk. Your eyes telling secrets, betraying your thoughts. You pick out the traces, mistaken for sparks, till you see
forget how we ought to live. You don't have to get before you can give. Sometimes we forget how we ought to live. One for you, now it's yours to lose. Sun and moon, these things work in twos. You don't have to get before you can give. Sometimes we forget how we ought to live. You don't have to get before you can give. Sometimes we forget how we ought to live. One for you, now it's yours to lose. Sun and moon, these things work in twos. Throwing stars into the ocean seems to be the only way. You don't have to get. Sometimes we forget. You don't have to get. Sometimes we forget. If the water starts to bubble in this land and our foundations built on sand, storms of fire they hit here first, long before the beasts of earth. All that's left up on the moon, a broken promise to get us through. Laying there and never moves. As years go by, the talent proves. On and on, the talk was out to pretend. With the wind on the shoulders, the knees and the right to the end. You know, it's all afterglow. So you know it's only the after. You know it's only the after. You know it's only the afterglow. wanna make it mine.
Space on the planet that you wanted to inhabit. Space on the planet that you wanted to inhabit.
Shine bright through the two-way mirror, outside of your deepest fear. In the dark it'll disappear, with a spark it'll be right here. Sometimes I wander in my sleep, I'm never lonely 'cause I'm in too deep, looking for nothing. Suddenly you care what I do lately. Suddenly you take a stand, closing in on you, your only city. It's written down to show it's planned. You see it staring back at you, reflection is your guide. Even though I never thought to love you, I'm hoping I can take a side.
Space on the planet that you wanted to inhabit.
Shine bright through the two-way mirror, outside of your deepest fear. In the dark it'll disappear, with a spark it'll be right here. No more appearances to keep. All night I wander in my sleep, looking for nothing. On my life, how did you think I would react? I wanted so badly to get you back. Don't misunderstand, I mean revenge. What else would I have meant? Now you've got the nerve to think we could be friends. To your tower, but I didn't even realize that all that time you had me in your sight. You made an